Good morning, everyone. Just doing my daily compost garden of chaos update for you. I've got a few interesting things to talk about. First and foremost, we'll just do a growth progress. As you can see, this pumpkin plant is just doing amazing. I don't know if those are flowers starting or more leaves. I kind of think they're flowers, and if that's the case, then those will turn into pumpkins. And then my other pumpkin is over here. Pumpkin plant, doing really well. It has some little stems, like swirly stems coming out. And then everything else is looking really good. Broccoli over here, doing really well. So, you know how I thought that one avocado tree was completely dead? Well, we have some new growth happening on it right there. So I'm going to continue watering it and hope that it revives itself. It's a lot cooler now during the early morning, and it hasn't, this week it's supposed to stay under 100. So I think with the cooler temperatures, I'm going to see a lot of good growth happening with all of these plants. I'm still trying to work on getting this ground ready to plant in. Sorry, I've got allergies that are just hitting me hard, so if I sound a little congested, that's why. And sniffly. Apple trees looking really good. Haven't died yet. Got my huge sweet potato. You might be hearing John, my son. He didn't go to school today because last night he had a low-grade fever. So he's staying home and hanging out today with me. Yeah, everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any like flowers on the tomato plants. So that's interesting. We'll see if it will produce anything. So the big news yesterday, when I was out here checking on my garden, I noticed Lyra was pawing at something behind this tree, and I figured it was lizards because she's always after the lizards, and this tree seems to have a lot of lizards on the trunk there. And so I looked over and I saw something on the ground. And I thought it was like a cord, a black cord, but it was actually a California king snake, which is a really great snake to come across and a snake that you definitely want to have in your yard, especially around your garden area, because they do a really good job with pest control, like mice, and I do have a lot of like mice around. There's just a lot of mice around my area. So unfortunately, I think Lyra did paw its head, so I think it is a little bit injured. So my daughter kind of made like a little area for it there so that it could hang out. I had her move it this morning because I'm going to be watering my garden, and all the water likes to pool over here, and I didn't want it to get all wet. So I had her move it over here. So I'm going to show you guys the king snake. Here he is. You can see, I don't know if it's a male or a female, but you can see its head is a little bit injured, which is sad. He's still moving around. I'm just keeping an eye on him. Hopefully he'll still be able to eat and everything. If he can eat still, then he has a fighting chance of, recovering, bouncing back. But if not, unfortunately, he'll probably end up passing away. So if you guys know of what to do with like an injured snake or how to care for one, let me know. My daughter put this little driftwood piece over here so that he could hide, because they do like to usually they'll come out in the day sometimes to hunt, but they're more nocturnal snakes, so they usually do all their hunting at night. So right now I think the sun is warming him up, and he's being a little bit more active. But yeah, definitely hope the little guy recovers, because I'd love to keep him around my garden area for the natural pest control. These snakes are not venomous. They actually even kill rattlesnakes. So they're just amazing little guys to have. And I've only come across one other king snake in my area here, and that was when I was on a walk. My daughter and I like to go like on herping adventures and look for toads and stuff down the road a little bit. And I saw one down there, and I happened to have my dog with me again, and she's the one that sniffed it out, and I think she may have got that one too. So hopefully that one recovered. But yeah, my dog loves attacking. She's like a prey-driven dog, Lyra. So she'll attack pretty much anything that comes into our yard, bird, snake, lizard. So I just want to keep an eye out for this guy to make sure she stays away from him, because he's really cool. And I feel super lucky that he made his way into our yard somehow. But oh, look at him, get a closer look of his look at him. Cute. Yeah, he's so cute. But I thought that was pretty exciting. I wanted to share that with you guys. And I wonder if he made his way into our yard because of my watering and, you know, the garden area. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Because I think they are a little bit less common to come across. So, alright, anyway, I'm gonna cut the video off here. I hope that you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.